Well, hello everybody, Paddy again, and another wee video this morning. It's another tag, and I'm going to do a really short video. Well, we'll see. But I think this should be a short one because I haven't added anything to the tag. I've just done exactly what it says on the tin. So this is a tag from Slicey Dicey, and it was 5 folding knives for $250. Now, I got all my prices from Blade HQ. I'm not sure whether that's the best or whether that's a good quality place to get it from, but it's the one I've heard of, another one that I've heard of quite a lot. So, I'm just going to get straight into it and give you the 5, because this time I've done it a wee bit different. I picked 5 knives out of my box that I thought was roughly there, and then counted the money at what they cost, and then adapted. And I only had to change one, which was great. You know, it just sort of let me see that I could get nearly what I wanted, bar one. And the one I swapped it for was not a downgrade. It was just a different knife. And so I'll start with the lowest factor. The lowest knife I chose, or the lowest price knife. The quality's still really good. And this is me. I mean, this is my channel. So it has to be the Ganzo. And it's the Ganzo FB 760, and this is a $20 knife which has got an axis lock, which is on bearings, 440C steel, an absolute treasure, deep carry pocket clip for $20. You can't go far wrong there. So this is my kind of, well, it's not actually my beater knife. There's another knife which I would class as the beater knife. This is another one of that variety, but it's one if I want to for concealment. I can get this into my pocket and you don't see much of it at all. So there we go. The little Ganzo, we'll put him up here. Now, what else have I got apart from the Ganzo? I have got my beater knife, which is the Ratone, and this is the Ratone in Oz 8. An absolutely stunning work knife, and this is what I got this for, is a real good round the yard going into. You could take this into the forest with you if you want, just to have a beater knife. This is the one. Solidly built, strong handles, Oz 8, great steel, easy to sharpen. You can sharpen this in a rock if you had to. Do you know what I mean? Same as a 440. I've done it this year, so these are not, you know, wild claims of. They're very easy to sharpen on just a stone from a brook or a wee river, and you can sharpen these up if they go dull and you don't have any sharpening gear. So they're ideal knives to take out when you're going to be a bit of hard work and you haven't got anything else with you to sharpen them. So that's the big beastie there. That's going to be my work knife. This will be the sort of discreet carry work knife. I'm not sure what to call that, but it's just a good knife. Now, this is the knife I had to change. I had put a Kershaw blur in, but it was too expensive to get with the other knives I'd chosen, so I had to swap it out. And I swapped it out for a Cutjack. Now, this is a 3-inch model of Cutjack, and the reason I got this is one of the knives where you can really cut up and do a bit of carving. If I want to do a bit of, you know, intricate carving, this is what I'll use. It's D2 steel. It's just a gem of a knife. I've got my extra wee thumb stud on this because it gives me something to footer with, although I have a better knife for that coming up. But this is just a lovely wee knife, really is, and I think a must for most collections now. And this is, sorry, this one is 20, this one is 30, and this one is 40 bucks. Again, all off Blade HQ, so I hope that's a good choice for where to buy the things. The next knife I wanted something that I could use with wood. These, you can use them to cut wood, to do whatever, but they're not specifically designed for that point. Whereas this is the Coldsteel thin woof, and this has the super high lock grade, which I don't think you need, but it's there. And it's a Scandi Grind, which is perfect for wood. And I love wood. So, I mean, especially if you're going to sit around a campfire, you're going to do, you know, you got to make notch sticks and things like that. You just can't beat this. These knives will do it, but nowhere near as good as this. And this can do your kindling, can do whatever. You know, you can even use this to split up your kindling if it's not too thick. But this is the one I would use. Great knife for the outdoors and for anybody who likes working with wood. It's basically like a Mora with a lock, a folding Mora with a lock. And it's an Ozzie as well. So 440C, this is Ozzie, D2, and then the one knife that I've got left, which is my most expensive, obviously, because this was, the Thin Wolf was 40 as well. So these two were 40, 30, 20. So I had quite a bit of money left. And this is the knife that I started with. This is the first knife I picked out of the box, because this is the knife that if all my other knives go, barring one, I just had to think there, but this is one of the knives that I would want about me, simply because it's just an everything knife. It can do a bit of everything. It's fun to have in the hand, and it gives me something to entertain me. It weighs nothing, so I can carry it in whatever clothes I'm wearing. If you're wearing a tracksuit bottom, you don't want to carry a Rat 1. It'd just, my trousers would fall off. Well, as long as they weren't over my belly, they would fall off. So, probably not a surprise, the Benchmade bugout. An absolute dream choice for me. And to have $250, I thought, God, that's going to be quite hard to do something. But it's not. I mean, there are 5 really great knives that can take on anything I'm ever likely to do. I can't think of another knife I would need to complete the set. There's other ones I would choose because I like them better, but this is a budget. And this came to $146, which I think is very reasonable for 5 knives, and not one of them are bad. Not one of them are a dodgy knife. And I especially mean the Ganzo and the Rat 1. I think these two are the staple. This is the knives you're going to not worry about and just take out and use and work. The other ones you can sort of blend into your day. So, I hope that's a good answer for His Royal Highness Mr. Slicey Dicey, whose channel is going a bomb. Get him over the 1,000 subs. He's not far to go now. He's going to do a great giveaway, so get him over that 1,000 subs. For my subs, get over there, have a look at his channel. You will like him. He has so much content up. For the short space of time he's been around, his content is amazing, from high end to low end. And he's a great boy. You can have a conversation with him. We've had a couple of conversations. We don't agree on a whole lot of things, but what we do agree is we both love knives, and that everybody's choice is their own. And that's the nice thing. That's all you have to agree on. And this community just brings you all together. So, thank you very much indeed, Brian. And I'll speak to you very shortly, I'm sure. And to the rest of you out there, thank you so much. Take care. Keep going. For the new subs that I've got, please, when I put this video up, would you comment? Let me know that you're new so that I can say hello to you and I get to know you better over the next couple of months. When I know you're a new sub, just keep reminding me so I get a wee chat with you. And that's it, folks. There you go. Quick video. Bye. Paddy's away for a cup of tea. Bye-bye.